What's going on, guys? Jonah with Toasted DIY, and today we have a little key light review and unboxing from Sokani. We just recently got a new little recording studio, kind of a voiceover room, and we needed a little light to go in it, so this is the one we're gonna be using, and we're gonna unbox it, give you guys some shots of it, and kind of get my first impressions. So here we go. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start unboxing this guy for you here. So when you open the box, you get your little user manual, a little sales card, and this seems to be your light right here. Then we have a power cord, a remote, which I'll go over all of the features and everything and how this guy works here in a minute. And then I'm sure this is gonna be your stand, a little power brick. And that's everything in the box, so pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up for you guys. I'll show you what it looks like in our new little room that we have set up. All right, so how this works first, you have your little pull here, and then you have your little clamp. These will just screw together, like so. And then now that once this is screwed together at the bottom, you'll connect this top of the light to this side of the pull. Put it on, and then just twist this little spot right here. Now that's on, not going anywhere. And then by loosening this piece right here, you can adjust the light like so. So now that this guy is built, we're gonna go back to the main set, and I'm gonna go over how everything functions, and I'm gonna go over some of how the remote works as well, so you guys have an idea as to what that all can do for you. All right, guys, we're back on the main set now, and I've spent a couple minutes trying to figure out how this whole thing works with the remote. So essentially how this works is there are gonna be channels from 0 to 10, and then there's also groups from A through F. I couldn't really figure out how to change the channel on this, so I'll left it at 0, and then essentially what you need to do is you'll press this left button right here. That'll allow this group to flash. See how it's flashing like that? You need to match the group on this little remote by pressing the group button on the bottom left here to the flashing letter of this light right here. And once that's done, then you can control this actual light from the remote right here. So that's how it works. And there's actually a couple of modes that I want to go over as well with you. So first, you can adjust the brightness by pressing up and down on these buttons right here. We'll go all the way to 100% so you can kind of see how bright this thing actually gets. So yeah, really bright. Obviously, it's going to be kind of hard to pick it up on camera. And then again, you can change the brightness, and then you can also change the Kelvin on this. By doing so, you'll press left and right, and that'll change like how warm it is. So the lower you go in number, the warmer the light is going to get. That's how that works right there. And then additionally, you actually have modes as well. So when you press the FX button, it's gonna go to yellow flash. Sorry if that's a bit much. You also have white flash, SOS. So it's just gonna kind of SOS flash like that. Then you have candle, which is just kind of like a, honestly, I really don't know how to describe the candle, but it's just kind of flashing on and off. Then you have cinema, which is like a slower flashing. Then you have a bad bulb and a thunder. So it's supposed to emulate thunder, I believe. There it goes. Then you have idle. So just a slow flash. Overall, these modes, they're okay. I wouldn't say they're anything crazy to write home about, but most of the time I'd see myself just sticking on the normal mode, the static mode. You can change on the back of this light right here, the hue and the brightness. So I mean, that's pretty much all you can do with it. And then you do have these pressable buttons right here as well. That's about all it does though. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video today on this little key light right here. I'm honestly pretty impressed with how well it performs as far as how much light it puts out. The only thing that I wish I did differently was the special effects, like the strobing modes and all that. I just don't see myself using that a lot, so I wish they'd added some different ones in that maybe were a little more usable. But overall, setup was easy, functionality is easy to work with once you figure out the whole remote that I struggled with for a couple minutes. But again, yeah, I'd say it's definitely worth picking up if you wanted to check it out. I'll definitely have a link in the description below for you. My name has been Jonah again with Toasted DIY, and just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.